Hi, this is a story about my friend and her husband. My friend and her husband decided to go on a last-minute trip.
I will use made-up places and names for this story. The trip was to Fire Island.
Since it was a spontaneous plan, they hadn't booked any hotels and didn't realize there was a festival happening in the city. It was extremely crowded, and of course, everything was fully booked. They called every hotel and motel they could find in town, and it took nearly 3 hours to finally secure a small motel room. When they arrived, the smell in the motel was horrible and the place itself was incredibly creepy. Just when they thought it couldn't get any worse, they were assigned room number 13. Yes, room 13. As you might know, this number is considered rare and even avoided where we live, so they thought it was strange. Naturally, they had a bad feeling about it, but they were too exhausted to care. They entered the room and decided to have dinner. While unpacking, they noticed a closet but didn't think much of it. Tina, my friend, went to take a shower to freshen up, and they carried on with their evening. However, in the middle of the night, they were woken by a loud banging noise coming from the closet. Tina's husband, Joe, decided to check it out, but he didn't say anything about what he found. He simply told her to go back to sleep and assured her it was nothing. Tina tried to rest, but it was nearly impossible for her to fall asleep after that. In the morning, Tina and Joe packed their belongings as quickly as they could. They didn't talk much about the previous night, though Tina tried to bring it up. Joe brushed her off, saying, "We'll talk about it in the car." As Tina was heading out, Joe went back to the closet. Damn! He kicked the box inside the closet. Bam, bam, bam. Once they were in the car, Joe finally revealed what had happened. The night before, when he opened the closet to check the noise, OMG, he saw someone sitting inside. He decided not to say anything to avoid scaring Tina and simply closed the door. Hearing this, Tina was in shock. She couldn't stop thinking about it. Who was that person? Were they watching from the closet the entire time while Tina and Joe were sleeping?